Will you check that I'm live? Morning. No, not morning. Afternoon. I'm so used to saying morning. And also I say morning for everything. You'll get emails from me at night time that say morning. I'm a minute late because I just got a dojo from school of my little boy, my big boy, with a giant poster that he's just made, getting head teacher's award for it. So it was just so cute. Hello. Hope you're all right. I'm sorry to show up at such a strange time just before school run. But I've been doing my training and networking event this morning live, which was fab. Just checking for my people. So yeah, I've had a lovely morning. Then I've come home, sent an email, recorded a course. So if you're in Business Club, the session I ran this morning, I've just recorded and it is uploading currently to YouTube, but it's taking forever and says it's got 39 minutes left. And I'm sure that can't be true, but I think my internet's dying. Oh, thank you, someone, for saying that's brilliant news, but I've no idea who you are. I'll just see if I can find out. If you're on, tell StreamYard your name. Jenna, hey, oh, why has it logged you off? Don't show me you anymore. Go tell StreamYard your name. Jenna messaged me this morning to see if I was seeing her at 9:30, and I wasn't till now. So it's fab to see you. So today I'm going to talk about blogging. And I actually adore blogging, even though I'm so entirely rubbish at keeping it up because I don't schedule it in. However, so much is about to change for me this year. I can't explain. There's a sentence coming. I am definitely making some massive changes. I will have loads to tell you soon. But carving out time to do some of the stuff that I want to do is definitely coming. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into that, but yeah, loads of stuff happening. So blogging, which is what you're here for, not to hear about my life. I don't know what that is. A drum. You still don't show me your name, but there's a drum. It's a secret drum roll right now, Jen. No, it's not really. It's just too long. You're not here for this. So talking about blogging. So why are blogs important for your business? Do people read them? What should you blog about? Is all the stuff that I'm going to talk about. So if you're watching this on replay and you write a blog, will you comment in the comments, obviously, because that's where people comment, with your blog address, and I'll go around and have a little nosy at the people who have got blogs and read some of the stuff. Mine's on my website, but it's not very me. And like I said, there will be a lot changing. So why are blogs important to your business? Anyone in any industry can blog. I'm sat at a funny angle today because of the sun, but the sun's chasing me. So anyone in any industry can blog. A blog is basically a bit of an article where you tell your ideal customers about things that they're interested in related to your business. And blogs are, like, my primary use of blogs is twofold. It is to grow my know, like, trust factor. So people get to know me, get to like me, get to trust me. And to increase website traffic back to my website where they will learn more about me and then potentially want to come and work with me. They're my two biggest reasons for blogging. They also help grow your brand, which is a massively important marketing exercise. But yeah, that building with trust with your customers. And again, if we talk about being in business to help our customers, which is definitely why I'm in business, your blogs are designed to help people with their problems. That is kind of the structure around which we should be building our blogs. So marketing is constantly changing. So using blogs as part of your marketing strategy is just smart. It's a really good way to reach current or potential future customers. Sorry, the light's just so bad. This is why I do mornings. So it can help keep your audience updated about your business. It can help improve internal linking. So in terms of SEO on your website, it can help you link from one page to another on your website, which is dead useful for lots of reasons. A blog can help you get feedback from your customers. So you can allow readers to comment at the bottom of your blog, or you can invite them to come and fill out a form or to email you, but it can really help you get feedback from them. It can help you build your email database so people to get your latest freebie up there so that they give you their email address in exchange for a free download, free video, whatever it is. So they can really, really help you grow your email list, and they can help you teach and explain more about your products and services to your customer. They're fabulous. So a good blog post should include a call to action. So whatever your topic of your blog is, so say I might teach people top 10 things you need to know about SEO. And my blog would include a call to action. So it might be something like, it might be a really easy one, like get in touch with me if you want me to do a SEO audit of your website. It could be something like that. It could be download this, enter your email address to download this. Thereby I'm getting their email address, but it is asking them to do something. It might be to connect with me on Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn or whatever. But a good blog post should end, and possibly have it in the middle as well, but should end with something that moves readers to the next step. And your blog post can be part of your kind of marketing funnel in that sense, but it's looking at where they are on their customer journey. I don't know if customer journey is in business club yet. But if it's not, it will be, because I've recorded it. It's ready to upload. I can't remember if I've done it yet or if it's on my list to do. But there will be a module about customer journey and where your customer's at. A blog is a great part of your customer's journey, and it's knowing like whereabouts these link in, because you can then therefore take them to others. However, Jade's crashing. Don't ask people to buy something at the end of a blog post. So this is a bit of a tricky thing, but hard sells in a blog. So a blog feels like an article. It feels like a reading thing. A hard sell in a blog post kind of is shown to reduce your readers' trust in you. It is not a place for sales. It is a place for building connection almost. So you can offer them free things, but as a general rule, don't really sell in your blogs. That's kind of a bit of an unwritten thing. Now, it might be that you sell indirectly through something like an affiliate link. Potentially, you need to disclose if it's an affiliate link. But if you were talking about like 5 things I love about SiteGround, which is a hosting website, you could put like, if you want to join SiteGround, here's a link. So you could sell and make money directly that way. But realistically, it has to tie in with the blog, and it's not about them giving you money. It's kind of the generally considered thing. So in terms of, do people actually read blogs? This is a question that comes up loads. Heck yes. I know lots of people think people are moving to podcasts, etc. But so much of our scrolling on our phones leads to things that we might consider sort of to be articles of some description. They're often blogs. And you get to choose the form in which your blog takes place. It doesn't have to it can feel as professional, as polished as you want it to. So it can be a down-to-earth friendly one. It can be a really informative one. Like, you get to choose, but basically a blog is a bit of an article. Jade was researching some stats on it, and I think it was about 77% of internet users, so the world, 70% still regularly read blogs. And that's like regularly, that's a lot. And just think, if you're Googling how to do something, how often you come across a blog that tells you. And it's that kind of thing that you want to be marketing yourself towards. You want to be coming up on the blogs for the search terms that your ideal customer is looking for. And apparently people between 31 and 40 are the largest demographic among blog readers. Interesting. I'm bang in the middle. No, I'm not really. I'm more at the upper end of that. But I definitely read blogs for things, especially if I want to know how to do something. Or, like, interestingly, totally random thing is I was trying to decide, this is the crappiest example, in which order to layer my 2 face serums. So I know you can layer face serums, but I was like, is there a better way to do this? Should you put one on first before the other? And actually, yes, you should. But I read about 3 blog posts about this. And And it's that sort of thing. It's finding out the information that your customers want to know and then presenting it to them in a way in which they can understand it and it feels right to them. So yeah, people do read blogs. So people read blogs to do lots and lots of different things. So things like finding answers to their questions, obvious one. So I just, as I was putting my skincare on, I just was like, should these be done in order? I'm straight on my phone to look, and I was reading blogs to answer my own question. People read blogs to learn a new skill with the help of a guide. So you could do a blog that talks people through how to do things. So I could do one on like how to install a WordPress website or how to make a freebie on MailerLite. You can make it into almost a comprehensive how-to guide. I need to sneeze, but it's not going to come. You can make video blogs, so vlogs, or you can embed a video into a blog and kind of have a half and half of both. And so some people search blogs to watch a video to complete a certain task. So again, I really miss this. So again, that feeds into this idea of the whole teaching thing, teaching someone to do what you do. A video can be a really good idea because it can share exactly how you do it. So say, I have a few cake maker type clients. If they are creating something out of sugar paste or something, they could do a video showing exactly how they do that as part of a blog. But it could be a mixture of both. So you could, and this is a beautiful thing about blogging, is you can split a blog into different types of media. So you could write a blog, you could pull out a few little chunks of Facebook posts or social media posts. You could put a video in it. The video could sit alone. On your YouTube channel, you can use one blog idea to kind of create a whole host of content that you can use in lots and lots of different ways. So yeah, watching a video tutorial is one of the ways. To follow along with the advice of an expert or an influencer or just someone who knows how to do a particular topic. And that follow along thing is part of it. It's that feeling like someone's holding your hand as you're doing it. Lots of people read blogs for the comments. And this is an interesting part, is if you have a blog where you're asking people to demonstrate how it worked for them or what other topics or what other, so say I did one on being stressed, I could ask people to like share their top tips for stress in the comments. And some people read blog posts purely to go and read other people's comments to kind of get a bit of a community feel and a bit of a group coherent answer. It's genuinely reason. It's like almost like having people on a forum. People read blogs to get relevant news, updates, or relevant information on local events. That can be a really, really good reason. So if I was off to the local, I know there's one coming up this weekend, that's why, Body, Mind and Spirit event, I could write a blog kind of detailing what's going to be there, what I'm looking forward to. Other people will come and look at the news and the updates, but also the opinion pieces that are part of it. You can use blogs to connect with other people. So other people in your area, you could write a blog about something going on or something you're doing in the local area. People read blogs to decide if they should purchase a particular product or service. So there are many courses that I've considered buying in the past, and I would always have a Google about them and then reviews, and lots of people post blog posts. Now, lots of people post blog posts because they're affiliates of the course. So they are writing it in a positive manner because they get a kickback from you buying the course. That's totally fine. You can do that. But some people genuinely write opinion pieces of the course. And so it depends what you're looking for. But those persuasive writings, even from affiliates, are all about helping other people decide whether to buy it or not, because obviously they're influencing them to buy it. And that's perfectly an okay thing. There's no judgment on that. It's just knowing if you're using it for that purpose, make sure you know what you're reading. So lots of people still read blogs for so many different things. And even though I've said that, so many people get stuck on what blog topics they could choose to write about. So a really popular idea for business blogs is you could do a bit of a series about the history of your industry or about you as you've developed through it. So you could kind of tell them your learnings, your challenges along the way, especially if your clients are other people like you. So, for example, if you're a cake maker who wants to teach other cake makers, they're definitely sharing your challenges and how you've got to where you are is a really, really useful idea. If you're a cake maker wanting to sell to the public, not necessarily, but there might be some little bits of history that are really interesting to share. You can blog about kind of the monthly topics. So I don't know if you've ever heard of daysoftheyear.com. If you go on daysoftheyear.com, there are a bazillion topics for every single day that are like National Chocolate Day, whatever. If these fit within your industry and your clients are interested in these, like National Stress Awareness Day, I could write a blog specifically for National Stress Awareness Day. I could get it out on all the socials using the current hashtag that it's that's been used for that day specifically. So I could get it generating some traffic through the hashtag, but I can directly hijack kind of the days, providing they fit with my business, for a blog. And then that blog potentially can be reused for every time that day comes around, or mashed up for other days. So then I could potentially use that for like National Mental Health Day and things like that. I could change the blog a little bit, because once a blog's written, it doesn't have to stay static forever. You can go in, edit it and change it and push it out there and remarket it as many times as you want to do. You can change the freebie that's in it. You should as well. You shouldn't, it's not just that you can, you should be updating your blogs regularly to keep them current and to make sure they're getting out there as much as possible. So yeah, you can jump onto trends for brands as well, like that. If you are a color analyst, color stylist, you can jump onto the latest trends and write blogs like pertaining to those. So they're current marketing ideas that people will be searching for. Interestingly, you can blog about things like your goals, because you can link that back to how you goal set, what your challenges are. Like, people are interested in you as a person when you run a small business as much as they're interested in your business. Now, this works much more easily if you've got a bit of a following and you can share some lessons from your learning in a way that helps other people believe that they could do that too, or something similar, if that's the kind of thing. So the coach that I follow, who literally has the life that I want to lead in future, she just bought a house in the middle of nowhere. She's basically got chickens. Don't know if I want chickens, but I'd like the option to have chickens if I want chickens. But she's got this house in the middle of nowhere. That's the kind of thing. So I will follow her stuff with interest because it's a similar goal to what mine is, and other people will jump onto yours if you are kind of living your stuff. The sun's just driving mad. Look, can't see you. Can't see you. Too dark. Can't see you. Too dark. Colin. So you can use blogs to provide valuable advice. Like, that's one of the biggest reasons people blog, is to give advice to other people, to show them how to do things, or more accurately, to show a small level of the how. So they will talk about what they need to do and why they need to do it, and the how is kind of the underlying paid for bit. So it might be that I'll teach a course on like how to set up a freebie in MailerLite, but I might just show you how to set it up rather than then how you install it on your specific website, etc., because that's different for different people. It's also sharing all of my knowledge rather than some of my knowledge. And it's almost like the how is the paid for stuff that comes later. So it's giving the advice in as much as you can give, while knowing your line about like where your services start being chargeable. You can do ideas to inspire, and this is a big one. So many people will go and achieve more if they feel inspired and motivated to do so, and you can do that through blog posts. So again, sharing wins, sharing like positive outcomes that have come for people from working with you. Hello, I was going to talk about you directly earlier, Nisha, but I was just talking about sugar paste flowers instead. Yeah, you can talk about stuff that inspires them. So again, it helps them reach what they want to reach, but also habits that you embed in your life that they could embed, or ways in which you manage your time that they might want to try managing their time. There are ways you can inspire people by sharing like stuff that feels really, really normal to you. And it's knowing that it hasn't always got to be directly linked to your business. So if you are, I'm going to stick with cake makers because I'm clearly in this zone today. If you're a cake maker, but you're also a busy mum, and you know that the women that buy your cakes are also busy mums, you can blog about like running a business as a busy mum and appeal to some of the challenges that you know your ideal clients face. There are ways in lots of different ways that isn't always directly business related, but is still underpinning this know, like, and trust growth idea. Yeah. If you Google like topics you can blog about, there are zillions, and you can make them work for you specifically, your business, and most importantly, your ideal client, because that is you are blogging for them. You want your ideal client to be reading your blogs and coming more into your circle. And then the last bit is like, where should you share your blog? Like everywhere. And so many people feel really disheartened with their blogs, but they're not sharing them. So they'll put them on their website. They might share them on Facebook once, and then that's it. They never, ever, ever talk about it again. And they still expect people to see it, or they're sharing it on their socials, but their reach is so tiny on their social, on their Facebook group or Facebook page. It's so tiny, but they're not promoting it on their personal page because they don't want to. They want to keep it personal and work separate. But you're not looking at opportunities. So posting it in relevant Facebook groups. Pinterest is one of the biggest drivers to blogs. Pinterest and blogging are beautifully linked. Make a few gorgeous pins for the same blog and keep promoting it. Go put it on group boards. Get it shared on YouTube. Make it into a vlog and share it where you can. But this idea, send it out to your email list. This idea that you spend all this time and effort creating a blog. We'll talk about SEO optimizing it. That's a whole separate thing, because there's loads you can do then to make it have more chance of being searched and found. But then it's not promoted. And I'll often ask people, like, what are you doing to promote yourself? And they'll say, I'm on Facebook. But then I look at the Facebook and it's full of things like inspirational quotes, which are lovely, but no content, nothing that's building their own know, like, and trust. And it's like, it's such a wasted opportunity, but we almost get embarrassed with something like this because we believe that if we share it too much, people get bored. But the reality is, most people don't see what we share. Like, you're really lucky if you're getting seen by your people. So it's the whole, you have to keep sharing it and keep cycling it. And if your group is not big enough, if your audience is not big enough, you can push it out to other groups. Most Facebook groups will let you share blogs because they're not directly selling. You're not trying to get anyone else's clients particularly. And there are lots and lots of groups that can. So mum groups, if you have mum tips, DIY groups, if you've got DIY tips, there are lots and lots of places that you can push your stuff out to, but you must do it repeatedly. And it might be that you need to spend a bit of time finding some groups online that you can share stuff with. You don't all have to be socials. You can find forums that you can share things on. If you have any links to a community, so like Donna from Astro Designs, who designs geek clothing, like, she's in all the Comic-Con groups and that works perfectly for her, but she might also be in like Stranger Things groups or other groups, but then also like craft groups. So people who want to make their own clothes, sustainability groups. There might be a heck of a lot that you can be in, and it might not be that every blog is right for every group, but you get to spread it out. But having a blog is one of the biggest traffic drivers if you use it correctly, and a really, really huge way to build your know, like, and trust. Okay, any questions? If there's not, or if you have one later, just pop me a hashtag replay in the group and ask me a question. Just tag me in. I will always come back and answer it, unless I don't see it. But if I don't, nudge me again. And then I'm here next week. Let me just check. I'm sure I'm here at 9 o'clock next week. Having my bathroom fitted this week. Oh, no, I'm not here next week. I am not here. Oh, hang on. Broken it all. Hang on, I'm back. It all broke. There is not one next week because I'm in London for my little boy's birthday. So Finn is 6 on Sunday and we are taking just him to London. Charlie's staying at my mother-in-law's, my grandparents-in-law's, He can't wait. We can't wait. So yes, I'm still in London and I'm pulling them out of school on Monday, but don't tell anyone because obviously they both have temperatures. Obviously I know this is on YouTube and live to the world, so hey. Yeah, so I'm not here next Monday. And then the week after, I am still here, and then we're rushing off, and then we're going off to do a co-working session locally. So if you're a local businesswoman to me, to Chesterfield, we're all off to do a co-working session if you want to come. So if you do, just drop me a message. Right, who's got comments? Rachel, hi. Hang on, let me share your comment because it's not showing you. I am so glad. Are you local to me? I have no idea where you are, Rachel. Yeah, loads to take in, make notes. Honestly, I can talk about blogging all day. I love it. You will see my blog step up this year. This year, I've got lots of changes to do. I keep saying it, but I'm too excited. I know I'll get fined. It's possible. It's a day. Too late. It's worth it. Right. Yep. Any questions, just ask. Rachel, if you want to get in touch and you need to know anything specific, more than feel free. I will see you all in a fortnight. I might drop in next week, depending. I think I've got quite a nice... oh no, that's the week after. Saying I've got quite a nice week next week. Quite busy, but I might have a chance. Yeah, there's a new module being uploaded to Business Club. If you're in Business Club, I'll send you an email about it to find it. Otherwise, I'm now off on the school in 10 minutes, and it's sunny and gorgeous, as you can obviously tell. So I can't wait. Right, have a lovely day. See you in a fortnight, if not before. All right, ladies. Bye.